So today I used my sister Kelly. I figured my eyes and my skin are just super boring, so we went completely dry skin, smaller eyes, really light eyebrows, and we went for a spring look. So as you can see on Kelly's face, we went completely dewy. Oh, look at that shine, girl, yes! And we went for a color underneath on her bottom lash line. So beautiful, and as typical, a beautiful mauve-y pink lip. So if you want to see how to get this gorgeous, gorgeous face, just keep watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah, we love you. Bye. Ready? Okay guys, so today I'm going to do a look on my sister, and she's more daring than I am. She wants like a spring look. So Kelly has really dry skin. We already prepped her skin and under eyes, but I'm going to go back in with this Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. This is so legit, close, for if you want moisture. I don't put this on as a setting spray because if I do, my mascara will transfer to the top of my lid all day long. So I like to do that first. So for Kelly, I'm going to go in with two foundations. I'm going to mix the Dior Air Flash with Revlon Color Stay, and I think this is going to give her the perfect color. Oh yeah, like, do you ever think like your foundation or your makeup looks awesome, then you go to work and you're like, what the?
Yeah. Or you'll go into the bathroom and you're like, that's not what it looked like 10 minutes ago.
Well, bathroom lighting's always different, like the bulbs that they use. Always make sure to blend down your neck so you don't look like a crazy person. I'm going to go in and do Kelly's eyebrows. First thing I'm going to use is my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Looks like this. Kelly she actually does have a lot of brow. It's just very hard to see. You have very light hairs. So, I just like to coat them and kind of get them into a general shape. And then I'll go through with the tiniest bit of powder. Now I'm going to take the Laura Geller Baked Brow Tones, and this one is in blonde. I'm going to take the darker of the two colors and kind of feather this through the ends of her brow. Now we're going to go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to define a few hairs because Kelly has really thin, sparse hairs, so I'm just going to draw a couple in with this. So now we're going to prime her eyes with Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. This is a really good primer if you have redness on your lids that you want to get rid of. But my all-time tried and true primer, if you're going to go for a drag look, would be a MAC Paint Pot. This is really good for people who wear a light amount of makeup. And I'm just going to take this across her eye on a fluffy brush. You can do this with your fingers. I'm just trying to be a little bit more delicate. For the neutral colors, I'm going to use my new Tartelette palette. This is in the Bloom. Holy crap-oly. Love. This is just love in one palette. So I'm going to go into this cream color right here. It's Charmer. And we're going to put that right underneath the brow bone. Kelly wants an eye look that is going to be kind of springy. So I said, as a trade-off, I think we should do neutral on the top and blend out a really spring color underneath. So we're going to stick with this palette. And we're going to move on to Jet Setter. This is a really cool toned brown, and this is perfect for blending out or having as like a transition color. So I'm taking this on a big fluffy brush, going to do windshield wiper motions across the crease with this. And Kelly has little eyes, so we have to be extra careful with our application. So next, because Kelly is so fair, if you take a color on a more dense brush, even if it's a light color, it's going to look super hardcore. So I'm going to go into Sweetheart. I would use this as a transition on me, but for her, I'm going to start building this and Rebel into her crease and corner. I'm taking that on a Sedona Lace EB09, and I'm going to do from the corner into the crease. Now I'm going to lightly go into Rebel with my MAC 217 and just barely work that into the crease. And I'm going to go into Rocker, and I'm going to place that on the lid with a flat brush, and this is the MAC, I couldn't tell you. 239, I think. It's
I-239.
It's the 239. And then I'm going to go in with Funny Girl, and I'm going to put this on the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to go back in with a darker color I used on my MAC 217, and I'm just going to buff that again on the corner just to make sure that everything is really seamless and there's no choppy lines with the color that we placed on the lid. I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer. Then I'm going to blend out using the complexion sponge. Kelly has really dry under eyes, so I'm not going to go all the way up on her. I'm going to go over it again with the hydrating mist from Hard Candy. And then I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to push it in. This is by Wet n Wild. It's their flat top brush. And I'm just going to push that into the skin. I am going to go into my Kat Von D palette. I think this is called Angels. And I'm going to go into this deep color right here on a flat brush. Look up for me, Kelly. And I'm going to wiggle this on the bottom lash line. Okay, I am going to set Kelly's face with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So I'm just going to tap this very lightly all over her face. I'm going to go into this NYX. I like this one as opposed to the Kat Von D because I feel like these powders aren't as thick. And they still have really great color payoff. So I'm going to go into the NYX Highlight and Contour palette. And I'm going to mix this like banana looking color and this light color. And I'm just going to lightly set her under eyes. Look up. I am going to go into these middle two colors. I'm going to mix them together. Tap off quite a bit. Right here on the hairline. Right here from the tragus in, and right here on the jawline. This is just going to bring dimension back because when you use foundation, it flattens out all the dimensions that you have. I'm also going to bronze down her neck. I'm going to bronze down under the décolleté. Remember, this is bronzing, not contouring. Kelly doesn't need any contour lines. We're just bringing some light and dimension back. I am going to use the Milani blush in 08 Tea Rose, and it looks like a rose, doesn't smell like a rose. It smells quite foul, actually. And I am going to just put this on the apples of her cheek and blend it back. So this is the, I think it's Femme, would you call that Femme or Femme?
Femme. Femme Couture.
Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Bronzer. Totally not a bronzer. This is a dupe for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And this is in Summer Kiss. I got this at a beauty supply store. I want to say Sally's. It was like a hair store. I'm going to use this as a highlighter. So right here on the upper cheek area and do a little C right around the brow. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Ding! I am going to go into the Sonia Kashuk black liner. I guess it's an Ebony 03. And I just take this out, put it on the back of my hand, and use it from there. And this stuff stays all day long. So what I'm doing for Kelly is the brush that I have. This is a Wet n Wild brush, and so it's not like super fine. So I'm just pushing black into the lashes and not doing a really dramatic liner. This is going to make like a false look of thicker, fuller lashes. I'm going to go into a black eyeshadow. This is the big Smashbox palette, that doesn't matter. Just a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to go over that. It's all about building. I'm going to go in with some Bobbi Brown mascara. This is my personal fave. Super lengthening. Close. I'm going to pull. See, this brush is so perfect for tiny lashes like yours. Look up for me. I'm going to go in on her bottom lashes. Look up at the ceiling. There you go. I just need that for a second. I am going to go in. Okay, so I freelance, and this L'Oreal, as much as I do not support the brand L'Oreal, this L'Oreal line of lipstick is literally the shit. Literally. This wears all day long. It's not incredibly drying, and you don't get that like white ring on the inside of your lips. I just love this stuff. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible lipstick in 112 Unended Kiss, and it's just a beautiful mauve pink like this. And then I'm going to mix it with this Sephora Luster Matte Longwear Lip Color. Okay, this is not matte. If you're thinking this line is going to be a liquid lipstick, you will be so sorry because it's not. It's decently long wearing, but I wouldn't call it as long wearing as this lipstick. So I'm going to mix it. This is in Fig Luster. Like, I love this color. It's so,
that is pretty.
It's so Kylie Jenner. I'm just going to mix those two together on the back of my hand. You can apply them however you want on yourself. I'm just going to mix them and use a little lip brush, and I'm going to put that on. Final setting spray. Yes, queen.